Hello and welcome to Grade 2 Music Theory Untangled. The lessons for this video series assume that you have completed the work in Grade 1 Music Theory Untangled as well as the previous videos and worksheets in this series. There are 8 video lessons and 9 worksheets. Watch this short video for Lesson 4, which focuses on key signatures. Then find the concepts discussed in your concept sheets. Refer to these concepts as you complete the exercises for this lesson. Mark your work using the answer sheets and remember that there will sometimes be more than one correct answer. If you are unsure, check with your teacher. Let's get started. What is a key signature? It's a set of sharps or flats placed together on the staff to remind the player what accidentals are needed to make this key they are playing in sound correct. A key signature makes sure that a melody, chords, or a scale are using the correct pattern of tones and semitones. Key signatures are generally written immediately after the clef at the beginning of a line and on every single line, although they can appear in other parts of a score if the key is changing from one to another. You will need to memorize these key signatures. Make sure that you are clear that C major does have a key signature and that it is no sharps or flats. G major has the key sign or key signature of F sharp, and F major has the key sign of B flat. Listen to this well-known melody in 3 different keys of C major, G major, and F major. Notice how the melody itself doesn't change, and nor are the chords that are used underneath, because if this piece is in C major, it only uses white notes. If it's in G major, all the Fs are sharpened, and if it's in F major, all the Bs are flattened. And now in G major. And now in F major. All key signatures have 2 possible keys and therefore are related. Every minor scale has a major scale with the same key signature. Every major scale has a minor scale with the same key signature. But how do you know which one it is? The pattern of tones and semitones for a harmonic minor scale is different to that of a major scale. Harmonic minor scales have semitones between scale degree numbers 2 and 3, 5 and 6, and 7 and 8, where 6 and 7 is 1.5 tones. Raise the 7th note in all harmonic minor scales, but this raised note is not part of the key signature. This pattern is always the same for any scale in any key. Here are 3 harmonic minor scales in 3 different keys. They are all the same scale and have the same pattern of tones and semitones, they just start on different notes. This is what a harmonic minor sounds like. Notice that this scale has no sharps or flats, but the 7th note is raised to G sharp. This fact that it has no sharps or flats is why a harmonic minor is related to C major, and they have the same key signature. For the pattern of tones and semitones to remain the same, we need to raise the F by a semitone to F sharp in E minor. This means that the key will always have F sharp to sound correct, as well as the raised 7th note of D sharp, which is why E minor is related to G major. For the patterns of tones and semitones to remain the same in D minor, we need to lower the B by a semitone to B flat, and then raise the 7th note to C sharp. This means that the key of D minor will always have the same key signature of B flat to sound correct, and is also why D minor is related to F major. Every major scale has a minor scale with the same key signature. How do you know which one it is? Look for the raised seventh in the minor key in the body of the music. For example, if there are G sharps in the music and no sharps or flats at the beginning of the music, then the piece is in A minor. The first example is in A minor, the second example is in E minor, and the third example is in D minor. Here are the key signs you will need to memorise for this grade. You will find them in your concept sheets. You are now ready to work through the Lesson 4 worksheets. The information in this lesson can be found in your concept sheets. Read these carefully, then complete the worksheet for this lesson. Mark your work by comparing your answers to the answer sheets. Remember that there may be more than one correct answer for each question. If you are unsure, check with your teacher. See you next lesson.